It's your boy Mixmaster Steve here.
Alright, what's going on? It's your boy Mixmaster Steve here
live
from the MMB Radio studios for the MMB Radio podcast. Where no topic small. We talk about them all. And on the phone lines right now, I want to welcome in right now. She's a newcomer to the game,
Anastasia Rose.
but I've watched enough of her videos
Hi
that she's a veteran in my
there.
book.
I'm wonderful.
The one and only Miss Tom.
Doing awesome
How
tonight.
are
Welcome
you?
to MMB
Good.
Radio.
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome,
ready for this
awesome.
tonight?
So,
We're gonna talk
as
about
I
a
was
lot of
saying,
different things.
we're going to talk
Adult
about
film
you.
star,
all in
still
good
doing the
ways.
game. I mean, I feel like
ways.
we're practically best
I like
buddies
those
now,
type
as
of
much
ways
as
to
I've
be
seen
talked
some
about
of your
in.
work.
So
Yeah, well, I mean, I
Yes.
don't know. You might like to be talked
But the
about in
people
naughty
who
ways.
do
too.
not
I don't
know
know.
who you
well,
are, we're
actually,
going to get
there
a
are
chance
some
to
kind of
know
ways
you a
that,
little bit
yeah, I do
tonight.
have a preference
So you ready to
of.
talk about
You're right
yourself
there.
tonight?
You're right.
But we're going to get
Do
into the
it.
details of all
So,
that. Adult film star,
yeah,
I haven't been in the
details.
game for very long.
Yeah,
So
juicy
you've
details.
only really
So
been in
obviously,
the business for what,
not
a little over
the
a year now?
first adult
Yeah,
film star to be
April of
on
last
MMB
year.
Radio podcast.
Okay.
So,
Kinda pride ourselves
I don't
looking
think
at your
so.
resume.
yeah, we kind of
here.
pride ourselves.
You
Kind
having
of got, adult film
in
stars on the
for
podcast.
the adult film industry
But we always like to
standards.
find out.
Kind of got
a
into the
little
game a
bit
little
of
bit
the
later
guests that
than
we have
what
on.
most people
So
do.
kind of let everybody know
Cool.
Why
Oh, yeah,
are you
for
originally?
sure.
Why such a late start in it?
Okay, well, I'm originally from Florida. I'm
I think
born and
because
raised.
I pretty much did everything that I
live
wanted
here.
to do beforehand. Like I did all my professional stuff
It's,
beforehand.
I
So
mean,
it
Florida,
was just like, I
if
don't
you've ever
know,
been there
it
or if
worked
you
out
live
that
there,
way. Like
we're struggling
I don't know,
with the
it
heat
just,
right now.
I don't think I would have been able to
It's
handle
hot
doing
here.
porn like back
And,
in the day. You know what I mean?
I've always loved it. Always
So
been
when
a
you say you
Florida
got all your
girl, always
professional
loved
stuff
the
out of the way,
beaches.
when you
Until I went out to California, and then I was like, whoa, this is like Florida without the humidity.
whatever
And
society
mountains.
deems professional anymore. What were you?
Right.
What was
That was pretty
your
cool.
aspirations
But
to be?
yeah,
before porn,
always
like,
been
what
my
field were you going into?
my slow growth state.
Oh well, I worked
Always
for
liked it.
Texas A&M
Maybe
in
one day
biomedical
I'll get out of
engineering,
it,
and then I
but,
worked for the
it's nice
Attorney
here.
General of Texas
I live
Child
right
Support,
near
and then I
people
worked for a
vacation,
private attorney, and then I worked for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, amidst prison. I was like commissary manager there. And then from there,
it's a vacation.
I got divorced,
destination.
moved to Austin, and then I started bartending and then modeling, and then from there, selling like my own solo tapes, and then all that stuff, and then it just kind of turned
I need a
into
Disney
porn.
adult world.
You make it sound so simple. Like all the schooling,
It is.
important jobs,
Kind of
and now
yeah, it was a kind of
fucking
by
on film,
accident
and-
thing. I was
Damn, and I wish I had like that path. I don't know. I must have my GPS must be screwed up
I had a
because I don't
friend
know
that
where the
wanted
hell
to get
I
into
did not
it,
grow into.
and
that work
I was
field.
like, well,
But,
fuck it.
Yeah, so,
Like, how
do
did that
this. Like,
yeah, so it
why-
sounds like you were
why
doing
the
some
hell
very
not?
like important shit there.
And we
yeah.
went out to LA.
So,
and
like,
about 5
like when
days
growing
into it,
up,
she left.
you
So
grew
I
up
was
in
like,
Texas?
well, shit. I had
Yeah, I'm
already
from
shot
like
2
Central
or 3
Texas,
scenes,
so like
and
I showed ghosts
I was like,
and I like ran for
kind of
fair
in
queen,
like
like shit like that.
Okay.
Walked around
screw
outside
it. Like,
barefoot a
those
lot.
are go home.
Okay.
Kinda
And I mean,
attitude,
you've already committed to
you
it,
know?
so like porn. And,
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're
No, I was a
you're
super prude.
doing it, so
I was a
why
super
not,
prude. So like that
you know,
almost didn't
do
marry
as
my
good as you
ex-husband
can,
because
the best
he
you
wanted to
can,
go to a
like-
strip or like had a
So
his
that's kind
bachelor
of,
party at
I
a
mean,
strip
that's
club.
still the mindset
Have you spoken to
I've
your ex-husband
had
since you've
throughout,
gotten into the adult
my
industry?
career. And I think it's a good
My Twitter
mindset
was
to
suspended
have,
like
you
a few
know,
months
like,
ago. My
make the
ex-husband
best of
texted me and
what
said,
you
"What
got,
happened to
what
your
you can
Twitter?"
do.
And then my response was, "Why the fuck are you following me on Twitter?"
I mean, it's an
So he obviously
experience.
knows what you're doing
And
now.
I love
Yeah,
it,
he
though.
thinks I'm famous
I mean,
and tells all his friends that his
opened my eyes
ex-wife
to so
was a
many
porn star.
amazing
Nice.
things. Like, one of the things
So I'm
I
like his
absolutely
claim to
love,
fame, I guess.
is
Now,
anal.
I mean, has he been
Never
trying to
would've
like
tried
pursue
it
you
if
to
I
get
didn't get
back
into
with
porn.
you, or you know?
And I had no idea.
He did.
I mean,
Whenever I
never
broke up with
really
the last
knew.
guy, I
I
was
like,
You're
yeah,
missing out on
usually,
something.
cool,
my ex-husband like hit me up and was like, "Hey, let's come see me. I live in
actually, you know,
what's the place in Colorado? All the people fucking live
in there." And then I was
No,
like,
yeah, I didn't know
Hold on,
Aspen. He was
pump
in
the
Aspen.
brakes a
He was
little
like
bit.
stupid,
You never had
stupid,
anybody.
like Aaron Boyd shit.
Yeah,
He's like, "Come
nobody
out with me." I
ever
was like,
wanted
"No,
to
thanks."
just fuck you in
He's
the
like,
ass.
come on, hang out, let's fuck.
Okay, you're
You're a porn
probably
star.
right. I
Yeah.
was probably
You know,
a
like,
lot more
that's-
timid about
like,
that
that's
idea.
like all porn stars do. Is just fuck
then
all the time.
I got into
Supposedly
porn,
in
and
like the
more,
mind
more
of people who
opportunities and more
don't know
holes
the
opened up.
business.
Oh
So-
yeah, you should.
And more
Yeah,
guys
and
wanted to
literally-
fuck you.
Yeah.
So when you got
Most-
into
yeah,
the
most
business,
definitely.
people who knew
Yeah, it's
prior to that,
pretty
what
cool.
was
I
their
never
reactions
thought,
to
you know,
that?
I'd see myself as someone who
a lot of
like,
people.
is such an
I
anal
was always
slut
like
that
a
I'm like
slut.
walking around
So
the
I was
neighborhood
like a
with a
prude
butt plug
slut.
and
I don't
walking
know.
my dog.
Like before
but
I got
am.
No,
You
it's
know,
funny.
like-
It's funny you say that because you're like you would never imagine.
before I
now, growing up, did you
before
have
I like did porn and stuff. Like I had sex with people, but like
you make it sound so
I don't know. That's part of the reason why I do it because I like having sex. But
Yeah.
I mean,
just
everyone
decided
kind
to
of
just
would
get up
be
one
like,
day and just
started
fly
it.
up. Yeah.
True.
I feel like they would know that that's something I would do. I don't think anyone was really surprised because I was kind of already doing it anyways. Like, I've always kind of been doing porn. Like, I always have sold like my sex tapes and nudes and shit online. So I think that like no one was really that surprised.
I mean,
So,
ever since
I mean,
like a
when
young
you were,
age, I
like,
would
in high
definitely
school,
say,
you were, like, a teenager and
so I don't
everything,
know, maybe if
when
that
did
was
you
like
lose
a,
the virginity?
you know,
Like, when did, I mean, you said you're the slutty
premeditated
prude,
choice
but
that I didn't
when did it,
know
like,
I was
fully
making,
blossom
but
into hardcore?
I definitely think, you know, being
when I was 15,
young and sexual, which I mean,
that's when it started.
You know, I was high,
and then
I enjoyed all my
that's when
sexual
it started, and
experiences.
then I just kind of like
you
had
know,
like
I think
a lot
that
of
kind of
people.
maybe helped with it.
Just
I
like
don't
a
know,
lot.
because
Probably,
I've met, you
I don't
know,
know. I would
that are
say
like,
before
yeah,
porn.
you know, just started having sex a year ago, and then I'm like, wait, what?
Probably like
it's kind of a mind
400,
fuck. Like,
maybe 400
It
people
is.
before
I'm
porn.
like, how? You know, I hear some
you
girl
fucked 400
stories,
people
and I'm
before
like,
you got into
whoa.
porn?
You know,
Probably maybe
350,
375, but yeah, I've honestly like stopped counting,
I mean,
because it was kind of
your
bad.
promiscuous
If this is the first for like MMB Radio, if like this is why we need to have a live webcam and like people
knew that
you can see my face right now. I'm like, you're fucking shitting me, really? How did it all come about?
No, I swear.
I'm curious to know how you just got into this.
So also,
when
like
I got into high school,
I don't masturbate really, so I just would rather have sex.
When I got into high school,
so I just would call over dudes to just come fuck me. Like,
you know, you said my name,
but it would be like
the
different. I don't know, different ones. I'd have like one, like I'd hang out at night, and cuddle, and watch movies and shit, and then just different dudes for different things.
Oh my god, I'm getting called a whore, but I like embraced it.
Afterwards to get you to text me like your address.
I'm so like to go to any of these cool.
So yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck what role you have me. I can be a cuddler, I can watch fucking sports. I mean, Real Housewives, whatever the fuck you want me to do. I'm just put me in that role. I'm very flexible. Yeah, put me in. I'm you know, I can be.
Put me in, coach.
Yeah.
Up and coming
so,
star,
like most of these people,
like
high school, where did you meet?
Which was insane. She recently got into it.
Saturday for producing.
I know.
A lot of people.
Girl too.
I live in College Station, Texas, so that's a very big college town. So there's a lot of very young teenagers in that town.
Okay.
Always.
You started
I don't know. I've just always been like myself, like how I am. So I'm always like meeting people and
you really want to do it,
stuff like that. I guess.
But you know,
like this should serve
notice
to
use
all
like apps like Tinder or Grindr or anything.
Oh no, this was like before any of that shit was a thing.
You obviously are just like, you're like an innovator
kids
to like come to this parks. Like they're shooting.
Yeah, like when I moved to Austin, I kind of used it a little bit, but for the most part, no. I just know people.
I do a lot of
now,
traveling.
are these all guys?
Or do you hook up with girls? Because I get a lot of girls that are like, whoa.
Mostly guys, yeah, but
I've always been told Florida's
the problem with hooking up with chicks is there's a lot of fake lesbians, so you can't really hook up with chicks just like you would guys, because and a lot of girls don't get tested either, and there's a lot of nasty shit in the vagina, so I'm not trying to like just hook up with random chicks that are not getting tested, but also just fake lesbians are the worst.
I think Florida is definitely
a lot of girls don't actually like eating pussy, they pretend that they do, and so it makes it really not enjoyable if you're with someone that actually doesn't know how to do it or like it.
Back to the earliest time that you can remember.
350 guys. I'm still fucking mind blown right now on that, but
that you were doing something. So you obviously like I said had a successful career like in regular normal society. And then according to this here, like you got
when I was
Tanya Tate and
I was pretty young.
So two guests
but
that
I
we've
was
had here on the
definitely
podcast
going into it like I'm gonna fuck.
And
like
they proposed to you that like, hey, like you've already fucked like more people than some of these people that are getting paid to fuck.
That was the goal.
So,
it was succeeded.
Should you just join the business? Like, how did they approach you about it?
No, they I was working for Fleshlight, so I was at the AVN Awards doing social media for Fleshlight, and
I was like,
they were there at the booth, and when I saw them, they were just like normal chicks who had their stuff together, and they were like not cracked out porn stars. So I was like, okay, well, you can't actually do porn and have like another life and like be like successful and shit. So then talking to them, and then I went and met with Derek from LA Direct, and he asked me to, or he told me he wanted to sign me, and then when I went in, he was like, "Oh, you have too many tattoos." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So then I just went and like signed with OC and or some other people I met with too. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it happened.
No, he was a little older.
So he knew damn well what the hell he was doing. You actually have.
Oh yeah, oh totally. He knew damn well. I may have been like,
I don't know. I stopped counting. Like 30 something, sure. Maybe.
Yeah,
you know,
like you were all like confident,
getting,
like
over 30 something.
Yeah.
It's just like you weren't getting every dude.
Like I was like, I'm gonna get in this girl's pants.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
So what is what are some of the tattoos?
I'm still friends with the dude to this day, actually.
Really?
You know, so it actually.
Yeah, some of them do. I mean, honestly, I started just getting tattoos because I was 18 and I was able to get tattoos.
You do you, dude. You know.
But then. I have a tattoo artist that pretty much, like, I kind of have, like, a theme now of, like, man-eating bitches and, like, mythology or history. So I have, like, a harpy, and I have Cleopatra, and I have,
you said that, you know, whether you're gonna fuck a guy
and then I have, like, a Medusa on my leg, and what did I get the other day? Oh, no, the other day I got some Illuminati shit, so that doesn't correlate, but, you know.
My guy experiences, like just having best friends, you know, like playing doctor or, you know, like sleepovers and stuff that would like...
Yeah, it's on the harpy, so my tattoo artist, I asked him to draw me a siren and instead drew me a harpy.
You're like, does this really happen? And then, like, sometimes I think about it, and I'm, like, shooting a scene, and I'm like, holy shit. I flash back, and I'm like,
the harpy has boobs, like, and he asked me to picture my boobs, so I put my boobs.
Too wild,
see, now,
or,
you know, I have, like, stuff with my dad's people probably would have been listening to that here in a mouthful,
something, you know, that I'm just like,
what you were doing. While you were on the podcast,
make me a super slut or something.
Yeah.
So you've slept with your dad.
She's got a mouthful.
I have slept with my dad's best friend, and I
slept with my So I mean, in the short time that you've been,
like, you just kept going on. I'm like, wait, hold on.
What are some of the things
that
this really happened? Did you have like a perception of what was going to be like this business was going to be? Does Dad know this?
No, Dad doesn't know this.
Okay.
Dad does know
kinda. I mean, I don't know. When you think of like porn, you think of like a lot of gross, like old people, I guess.
Hopefully,
I don't know, not really, but like my perception from being like this small town in Texas that I was from, like, was like weird, like sex scenes or like I don't know,
but
a lot of like bad shit. But it's not really like that at all. I mean, there's parts of it like that, but for the most part, like you can kind of, I don't know. Weed those people out.
So it's cool.
I mean, like you said, so back to his
but
best
he
friend.
definitely doesn't know
this,
about
this
all my
what, you know, what.
Now, his best friend, I'm assuming he's probably around the same age as your father, right? What do you, for people, like, have you gotten any backlash from people that you know about? You kind of take us through. You said you knew, a lot of people knew you would probably be doing this.
I don't know, like.
But did anybody give you any pushback? Any family?
He was probably.
No, because everyone knows I don't give a shit. So if they said something to me, I probably wouldn't even acknowledge them.
Pansexual, so like I don't have a
I literally do what I want when I want, so it doesn't really matter what you have to say about it because I'm going to do whatever I want anyway, so I'm very stubborn.
Do you have any goals
if I like
in the business?
Like
how long you want to be in the business for? And like
maybe this could like
things of that nature?
No, not really. I'm just right now building my brand, so I'm working on like making money while I sleep, doing things to build my stuff so I can make money on other people doing porn too. Like, you know, like I do a lot of things.
Very good looking people, and I had
I don't know, like right now I'm doing Snapchat. Like I make most of my money on Snapchat, but I'm just actually filming my life, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking here. It says you do video vlogs or vlogs of your personal YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And what is some of the content people can see? That's gotta be a little weird. Like,
so on my YouTube channel, I do a lot of weird stuff.
Like,
I get high and watch my own porn and do like a reaction video to it. And then I've done some vlogs. Like when I went to AVN, I vlogged about a whole week at AVN. Stuff like that, fun stuff. Like my stuff that I normally do in real life. Because like porn is my job, but like porn is only probably like 20% of what I actually do. I make money like doing all these other things as well.
Best friend to like a young
but you're also
and
it was one of his pretty close friends, so I was kind of iffy about it.
So,
and then it was like,
why do you think it's
3 to 4
such
months
a hot
of, like,
topic?
On and off flirtation, like he added me on like social media, and like, you know, we kind of like started privately.
I think because marijuana was associated as a drug. So when people assume of a drug, they think of something that's going to get you super fucked up. So I think people that are uneducated and don't know that marijuana is a medicine. So when I wake up and smoke weed, I don't wake up and smoke weed to get super fucked up and go rage and do all these rage J party things or whatever. I smoke weed so that I can function and have a normal day and be normal and not freak out on anyone. Like that's why I smoke weed. So I think people that have like the perception that weed is like a drug, they like compare it to any other drug. So weed is drugs, well, so is meth, so is crack. So that's what they're just like putting it with. When in actuality, it helps a lot of people in a lot of ways. So without weed, I probably have no friends.
One time, I think it was actually during a Super Bowl party.
I don't smoke weed.
No, thanks.
I'm more than welcome
my dad was a
no
huge
friends.
football fan. It was one of
So
the years
what steps have you taken to
and
like,
he was
help
totally
the
paying
process
attention
of
to the game.
legalizing it other than just
his
saying
friend
that it should
and
be? Like, are
ended
you
up,
actually involved in different organizations or any steps of trying to help pass any kind of laws?
Outside, I want to say like in the backyard area.
I would love to do any of that. I
not
like
overtly like where you
Nug Hub, so I'm going to be doing like more weed related things, and I also I'm like paired up with a dispensary, so
because it was dark. You would hear.
I work with them a lot and do stuff. I don't know. I'm just going to be doing a lot of weed stuff this year as well. So
and we were
probably.
There,
okay,
and
so
it,
we can definitely
and it
check
had,
out some of that stuff.
Nothing, because like we were kind of older now, and we didn't really go in there.
The adult business,
but
other
it worked
than
for
being able to have sex all the
housing.
time. Like what other perks are there other than?
And that wasn't my best. I think
all the perks, but
like, I kind of wish I could do better.
All the perks any other famous person would have, except for everyone likes to deny that they know us or they're friends with us. So that's the only thing that's like lame.
I really wish we could meet up again.
I don't know,
like redo that. But now I'm kind of like,
a lot of people recognize me.
You were fun when
it's nice. It's a cool thing.
It was a rush, and it was
a lot of people.
Yeah, but now I'm like
when they recognize me in public, they either say it in passing and like walk by fast and say, "Oh shit, it's Channel 8." Or
I know that's supposed to
they
ask
talk to
women,
me
but
because I guess some people
you
realize like once people know that they recognize me, then obviously people are going to know they watch porn. So some people are just weird about that.
So happy birthday! Now, like, what is your reaction like when people come up to you? Because I mean, obviously, you that much.
I like meeting.
I
like meeting fans. It's
October
nice. It's even when you're having a bad day, someone recognizes you. It's pretty cool.
On October 1st, and I was like, wow, this is convenient. The first day of the October.
Have you had any bad interactions with fans?
So that'll be 2 years. Almost there, but
not really, because honestly, I always have people around me. So if there's any like weirdos, usually, I did have a stalker once. She's a fan, I guess, because she's a stalker.
Insane. And
she showed up to a club that I was at, that I was hosting, and told someone she was my assistant to try to get in.
I did get into it when I was,
but they knew that I didn't have an assistant.
So what is the cover charge on the club?
I definitely had no idea what I was getting.
Lie to get in.
Oh yeah.
It's like
I don't even know. I don't pay, and I don't wait in line.
How do you?
Like it's really not that much people
like I know what it's going to be like to be in the porn industry.
Yeah, I know.
What was one of the things that stood out to you when you were? I mean, obviously everybody has. Now, what is like
an idea of what they're getting into? But what was something that when you got into it, you were like,
oh
wow, this is not really what I thought.
Like
whether be good or bad.
The traveling, the traveling in the beginning was awesome because
in real life,
oh my God, getting away,
successfally, to have 4 or 5 boyfriends, but they only all date.
You travel every other month for a week, 2.
Like the movie. Have you seen the movie Savages?
I have. Okay.
With Blake Lively, like that, but with more boys.
I'm close to my brother, so I'm I miss my brother.
I mean,
but I still,
But no, I don't know. I don't really.
That I'm I don't know.
I
have such amazing times on.
I kind of want to do a prison flick.
I wouldn't trade this
for
anything else. The memories.
Yeah, and I was going to say that you've worked in some areas that are ideal places for how porn start. So, how do you hide from
for sure. And I was a flight attendant for a day too. Maybe a flight attendant more. I don't know, something.
Does anybody else in the family know?
Cool. I want to do an EP or
how do you trust that they're
penises?
How many have you had?
I have a little brother and I have an older brother. I'm actually really close to my
brother. At the same time?
Yeah, whether it be in the porn world.
I don't know. That was an orgy or something that I've done.
Have even thought about getting into this career. I was okay, I have to ask him.
Maybe 5 dudes, but
it meant a lot.
But
and he was
honestly,
dude, you do you.
Yeah, like
safe,
probably 5, but in real life,
like,
I probably
and I thought
had,
that was pretty,
like, I had,
pretty cool.
I don't know,
because
like
I know
multiple people
a
a day.
Either like
not
totally
the same people
lost their
either.
families over it, or just have shitty relationships.
So what type of
guys
are you attracted
pretty
to?
Supportive. My mom like pretends that I'm like not in it. Like I'll tell her like, oh yeah, I'm in New York or Vegas, and she'll be like, oh why?
Really? Usually I'm not attracted to
like I told
guys,
you I'm in the porn industry.
It doesn't matter to me, honestly.
She tries to pretend that it's like not
real.
You
don't have to be like super attractive. But
like, do you really want me to go into details, Mom? I'm down to put a dick in my mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah, that would be too cool.
Yeah,
that would be kind of fucking mean.
Yeah, it's like, look at this fucking dumbass.
I know, maybe.
In a weird kind of like,
yeah, right?
But that's cool though. I mean,
I think she
what
might.
is dating life
like? She's like, maybe unhappy and like, kind of wants like that little rush back. Like,
I assume everybody loves.
Everyone's
like you and
everyone's about it, but they're not really about it.
Girl.
And I hear
everyone's like, oh, it'd be so cool to date a porn star.
Kind of wants to live my life now.
But they're not really like.
I wouldn't blame
they want to date a porn star so they can have threesomes because they think that's what's going to happen.
Like, who wouldn't want to?
They think they're going to have threesomes all the time with all these chicks and hook up with porn chicks all the time. But that's not what happens. So they don't like it. They don't like that I'm having sex with other people and they're not.
Your father or no? Gotcha. So,
because they don't understand that it's a job, so they think that I'm cheating on them if I'm having sex with
my
another
dad
man.
knows.
Well, that there's got to be understood.
So that's why I
didn't know you were in business.
Oh no, he does know.
Like you met me as a fucking porn star. Like that's the problem I have with all the dudes.
I'm a daddy's girl.
Like that's got to be something that's got to get like weeded out.
Girl, like something's going wrong
from the beginning, Like
it's really,
you gotta, you gotta understand that, this is what you do for your job, so it's not
my
like
current career.
Yeah,
my dad's like a deacon in the church.
Yeah, this one dude I dated literally
I know my daughter sucks.
Anything that happened ever, he would be like, oh well, you cheat on me for a living.
About it, you know.
I'm like,
you're a grown adult. I mean,
like that's not even a thing.
You knew what you signed up for.
And I mean, he told me from when I
sometimes
when I was
guys
in
can
high school,
be
he's like,
stupid
listen,
like
I
that.
can't
But
you
are you currently involved with anybody right now?
He used to say it's your way or the highway, and it was true. It was a very convincing argument.
I think who I'm talking to right now.
So I think
Mixmaster B.
I talked to a lot of guys.
I first told him like, my friends and I are gonna go to LA.
I usually
we had both just turned
like
18.
right now.
I remember he found out about 6 months into
I get irritated when they piss me off. I'm over it. I'm on to the next.
I kind of thought it was a little
suspicious. So no serious relationship. So I mean, like, do you welcome guys hitting you up on Twitter?
Really?
Is that like a bad approach?
Most
18-year-old girls who have like been slutty, you don't just go to the porn capital of the world without someone who loves something's going on.
I'm a homebody. I don't really like leaving my house. I have everything I need at my house, and it's really cool.
My dad,
and so I don't really like leaving my house. So I like to have guys or whoever I'm hanging out with come to my house.
Porn, but like he didn't want to say anything. And I was like, holy shit. He was like,
no, I was just saying, like, is it like, do you welcome guys, like, tweeting you about,
but I mean, it's gotta be somewhat cool to know that at least you have supportive family that, like you said, there's a lot of girls who get into the business and their families disown them.
That's like another issue.
I see it all the time. It sucks. I'm so fortunate. And I mean, there's a lot of things in the industry.
They're like, yeah, I got tested 3 months ago, 6 months ago. I'm like, no, that's not going to cut it. Like, I make them go get a fresh test.
Have a
a lot of those dudes are like bitch about it. So I'm like, if you're gonna bitch about getting a fresh test, we're not having sex.
I'm very happy with that because
like how easy is it for a guy
to my dad. I don't
to
think
just
I
hook up
could
with
do
you?
that. I remember
it seems like you make it seem so easy.
What say? And I was like, to be honest,
it's not.
I don't know. I have no idea. I've never done
something
so.
You want to hear this shit that happened to me
one of
last
his
night?
friends knows that you do
I just posted about it.
Oh yeah, no, he told me before.
He's
like, I want you to know, I
came
have
out with me last night, some other friends.
I have, friends.
I have,
on
Instagram who's been hitting me up, want to hang out. Invited him to our dinner. So
what are you trying to tell
my
me?
date and my 2 girlfriends, and we get drunk at dinner. We go to WeHo. We meet this couple friend of mine that are swingers after. Everyone gets super fucked up, but everyone knows that it's apparent that I'm like I'm talking to this guy. Like he's my date. We're kissing, we're holding hands, all this shit. So we get home, all of us, and I fucking start throwing up because
I don't think he likes
really
hearing about it.
I guess I was really drunk.
He's like just be safe.
While I'm throwing up in the bathroom,
be safe.
one of my friends
is
getting her pussy ate by
Now, what is something that you, in the short time you've been in the business,
the dude that I was with is there fucking licking on her nipples and making out with her. Like
is there
while I was
anything
throwing
they
up
were
in the
like,
bathroom.
this really sucks, I hate doing this,
like how
that you could change, or has everything been pretty
like it didn't happen.
awesomeness?
But they both
I don't know.
basically, and I was like, on my fucking couch. Like, how disrespectful, dude.
I don't know, I kind of like wish there was almost
like a oh, maybe she's a porn star, maybe she's cool with this, or maybe he's just fucking retarded, but like, who thinks that that's okay? Like,
of a, like, if you want to get into this industry,
she's hooking up with my date
because especially in Florida, I see so many girls that like
sounds like some drama right there.
Yeah, that's
into. I mean, when I thought about it, I thought about the consequences.
That was my first date with that guy.
My family may not.
It's probably your last date with that guy.
A bunch of I may have friends that don't want to be friends with me anymore. I may have people that like
and then I posted about him again. Like who the fuck? Yeah, that's my experience with dudes. Dudes are so fucking stupid out here. That's how they treat me. Like stupid shit like that. I have no tolerance or time for that. Like I'm in control of who I see and what I do, and if I'm not treated right, I'm out. The first second you piss me off, I'm done.
Everybody watches porn.
Because there's so many people that pay for my time, even. Like, why on earth would I spend my time that I don't have a lot of with people who treat me like that? Like, that's stupid.
You know? So, like,
I totally agree with you. I'm like trying to look through this this Instagram story here.
I guess a name,
see if we can find who this dude is to put him on blast.
Kind of,
look, I appreciate that little shout out there.
People are going to notice you. You're going to get, messages on your Facebook,
so,
linking you to,
where people can find you at.
You know, like it gets old, but
you have a lot of friends. You get used to it, I guess. Social media. So where can people find you at, like on all?
You do, and I have a ton of friends, that like, I want to get into the industry,
Instagram,
and I'm like,
do you really though?
I'm like, all my shit is pretty much the same. My website's dtanely.com.
I mean, a lot of girls, they get in for a couple
when you're
months
in
and
the
they're
adult
like, okay,
business, is there anything that you would not
you
do?
see a lot of like, okay, here, wham, say I'm
it's
done.
funny because when someone asked me that question last year when I started, I said I would never do anal.
And it
but
also
I've done
makes
anal,
the other
so I
girls
can't
that
say that.
laugh stand out too, which
no,
I think
not really.
is
I always
kind
try
of cool. I've
everything
met a lot
twice,
of girls that are like, been in it for 5, 7
so, I mean,
years.
like, you're open to doing anal on film, like, or you've done anal on film?
Great girls, Violet and
yeah,
Joe,
for sure. I've done anal on film at my house with
and
they
really
made a sex
get the
tape at my house.
because they've really
and he played on TV, so I guess I've done anal.
And,
so that counts.
A lot of girls
it was recorded, so it's in the archives.
Almost like it's like a couple paychecks, and then they're like, okay, I don't want to do this
looking through here, Tanya had
and
mentioned that you are a WWE
It's forever.
There's no turning back once it's
forever.
Who are you a fan of?
Like,
I mean, obviously a lot of people know from looking at my website podcast that,
I was sitting in a model house
stuff.
out in LA, and I was telling these girls, it was like, yeah, my family's not going to find out about it.
I used to like the Party Boys.
And they started laughing at me. They're like, dude, are you serious?
Sure,
like, are you kidding yourself?
Like, that was the time I watched wrestling. But now it's funny because, like, I'm friends with Chris Jericho.
I'm like, how
and, like,
can
I know a
not
bunch of
find out
wrestlers
about
now.
it? Especially when you have tattoos. Like, when you have defined marks,
a little bit.
It's a little harder because then people are like, oh,
how many of them have you hooked up with?
That definitely is,
none actually.
Really?
I did not fuck Enzo. I have not
I wish people got into the industry with more knowledge.
Yeah, I'm very particular.
Maybe that's your calling. Maybe you could, write a book later on afterwards, after it's all said and done.
Yes!
Me and Enzo hung out, and that motherfucker told me,
fuck to them all.
I didn't even post the tag, dude.
New York bestsellers list right there. Fuck them all.
And,
anyways, I didn't even post
anything. I posted,
now, obviously you're still so new
but I
to
guess
this
one of
business,
my
but,
fans
how long
one of
did
his
you,
fans,
do you have,
so they recognized his
goals that
balcony,
you set out for
and
yourself,
they
how long you want
commented
to be
on
in this
one of his
business,
pictures and was
things you want
oh,
to
hey,
do
you're lucky,
by a
Enzo,
certain
you're
time,
hanging out with Hannah Lee.
different
And
talent
he
you really
texted
want
me,
to
and I
work
was like,
with,
hey,
or do you just
babe,
kind of just go with the flow
we
and
have
see
to
what
be
happens?
secret friends. And I was like,
what?
We have to be secret friends? I'm telling everybody we're secret friends.
Because I'm a very laid back, go with the flow, type person. But there are people that,
and like
I
want to
really
be about it. They want to
like,
fuck me for free. They don't want to pay
one
for
girl
it. They
I
want to fuck for
absolutely
free. Like some past
is
gift
Violet
to me.
Monroe.
Like what am I telling my friends?
Just fucking, she's a redhead. I have a fucking thing for redheads. I don't know
your friends
why.
You have sex with me. I'm not gonna fuck somebody for free just to say I fucked them. Like I didn't pay for sex. Why on earth would I fuck somebody for free? That does me no good. Like that's just being assholes because they're famous and they fucking say, oh hey, I'm famous. You should sleep with me. Like no. I'm famous too.
It was kind of around AVN time.
So,
I was like, I got
are
in
you
around,
still currently friends with Enzo?
So people were
I know he's
talking
going
about
through some
AVN. I had no idea what the fuck they were. And
no, I don't fucking talk to that dude.
My first AVN show, I was like, holy shit, this is insane.
I guess you're aware of the story, that happened with him. What was your opinions on that?
And I remember watching the show, and I remember watching, like, when he won,
one night,
you know,
and
best,
when I came out of the club, Enzo was standing there, and he looks really weird. Like, I did not know who he was, and he said, "Hey, Tana, I follow you on Instagram." I was like, "Cool story." I thought he was just like some creepy dude hitting on me. I was like, "Cool story, bro." He's like, "No, really, I follow you on Instagram." He's like, "I'm a wrestler," and I was like, "Okay, cool."
On the stage.
And so he like showed me on Instagram that he was following me. He really was following me. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. He's like, oh, we're going back to this producer's house. We're going to Belly's house to go drink. You should come over. I was like, all right, fine. So me and my girls go with him to go to Belly's house.
I would go to set and they'd be like, okay,
and we get there, it's cool, chill, we leave, and then it's just me and Enzo and his fucking weird-ass roommate.
I don't know if I like aim as high now. Now I'm kind of just like, I want to have fun with it.
He's like walking around, fucking playing with his fucking
I wouldn't say
giant,
there's
like, he has so many like giant
of what I want to do
Anyway,
everything
long story
by,
short, he fucking
kind of
passes out
just
finally,
whenever I'm just
and he's like,
ready and want to do it.
Sick, and his fucking
which is like,
roommate
I think a
comes
lot
in
of
the room.
girls
This was even
should
before,
do,
I think
don't
it
do
was
anything
right when I
until
started
you're
doing
totally
porn.
comfortable
His roommate
with it.
comes in the room and is like,
I had
asking if he could fuck me and
like a
pay me
personal
for
friend one
sex.
time,
And I'm
like,
like,
asked me like,
bro,
hey, what do you do when you don't want to do things
kind of like
on
hanging
camera?
out with
And I'm
your
like,
friend, and you're
well, I
trying
don't
to
do
fuck
them.
me. And he was like, literally asking if he could fuck me for money. I was so creeped out.
Like, put
So then I
myself
went
through
and
something I
fucking slept
don't
in Enzo's
enjoy.
bed
Like,
with him, and like the next morning took care of him and like told
Have you
him
ever
what
been put in that situation,
like, they're fucking both in some weird fucking creepy shit. So there's no telling. Like, I don't think you really
hey,
rape
you
someone,
should really do this, or hey, you should really do this scene,
so he
or
would
this
definitely
type
put
of scene,
himself
or whatever.
in that
And I
kind
was
of
just like,
situation.
listen, I don't.
For sure, 1,000%.
I remember
probably
the first
definitely
time
in a
I was
bad
going to
situation
take
that probably
Mike
came out
Adriana
bad because of
I was
how
so
he
nervous.
acts. Like I know he does a lot of drugs and parties,
like,
so
oh my God, I don't think I could do it. I'm terrified.
I think it was supposed to have taken place like a while back or something.
And,
so it's probably true.
It was really
true
great.
to like the degree of like the time period, party and shit.
He was just like, listen.
Now, have you had?
But then again, you have all these girls that want to be famous,
calm me down,
and they want to fucking
the next day I
come up off of like
champ.
saying someone raped them,
again.
or saying, like you never know these days. Like there's a lot of fucking psychotic people, so it really sucks because you can ruin someone's life with that shit. But you never know, like if it actually happened, It's hard to like, who's the fucking say it happened or who's the say it didn't happen? The only people that know are the ones that are there.
But then I do it, and I'm like, oh shit.
Well, they always say there's three sides to the story, both parties and then the truth,
So,
I mean, you mentioned different celebrities that trying to hook up with you and everything.
I'm scared to shoot a DP
because you won a Super
but I'll
Bowl
do it in my
or
personal life.
dunk a basketball.
But it's
have you had
odd,
any high-profile
celebrities
like
maybe
do they
on screen,
that
kind of
may
like,
have paid you, or
fear,
do they
but,
have any confidentiality?
I don't know. Once
like
I do it, then I'm
or,
like, let's do this
what's
again.
like one of the
that's kind of how I
weirdest
fell in love
experiences
with
you've had?
anal is.
Because they're all fucking shady assholes. I don't know. I don't fuck with them. Once they try to tell me that I have to be secret, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be secret. Like, that's not. I don't play that shit. Like, unless you want to pay me a lot of money, I'm not gonna be your secret. Like, especially if you got shit going on. I don't need drama. I don't need dick drama. There's too many dicks in the world for dick drama. Like, that's stupid.
And like,
what is the?
You sound like
what's the most that anyone has ever.
You're a veteran in this game.
I mean, for somebody who's so young,
I worked at the Bunny Ranch
for such a short time, like you can hear the confidence
they always
in your
offer,
voice.
like,
so it makes me wonder,
mountain trips.
Like, have you experienced
this one dude offered me
everything in your
$50,000,
personal life that you don't?
I don't even know if he had it. You know what I mean? Like, people can say one thing, but.
Surpass that? Anybody ever come through with it? Like, say, this is what I'm offering, and this is like
because I've done a lot on screen, but I'm like, damn, I didn't know I would do.
Well, no, and I see private clients. So if some celebrity wanted to like fuck me and like talked about wanting to pay me, I would say, okay, well you're talking to me like you're a client, so I'm going to talk to you like you're a client. Like I had a guy before, just a civilian guy that I was dating. Not even I was kind of dating. I was like talking to him.
Well, no, I don't care, but yeah, let's try it.
he was talking to me.
I was hot,
he texted me and said some shit like, well, I wanted to get one last session in before you left. And I'm like, session? Okay, so you're a client now. I didn't know you paid me for sex the last time we had sex, but if you want to talk to me that way, then you're going to pay me for sex. So, fuck off. Yeah, he put the shit on himself.
That's weird for some people.
Now, when these celebrities...
It's not like being disrespectful.
But,
I totally agree. Totally agree with what you're saying.
I learned that
I mean, so when these celebrities hit you up and,
by doing it on screen, and then there's some stuff, that I've done
that right then and there that you just shoot it down?
Why haven't I done it on screen?
Yeah, I say no.
So,
maybe I
but most of them, obviously, they have to keep it kind of like on the low, because a lot of these guys are, don't want anybody to
be back in that screw it mindset.
What is a personal life? Does that mean you just don't see a lot of celebrities in the industry? Do you have any social life outside of porn, or like what are some of the definitions of having a social life?
Yeah, I'm just I'm more so like friends with celebrities that hit me up in the DMs. Like it never really ever works out. Like,
I would say
I'm just like into being friends with people. Like I casually date people, but like for most of the time, like the celebrities that hit me up that say they want to be a secret, like football players with wives and shit like that, I just tell them no. Like I'm not gonna hang out with you as your friend.
I guess I don't know if
like I'm not, and then I just don't hang out. But I'm friends with the other people that are not treating me well. Just the ones that want to act all stupid, like I have a wife.
Yeah,
you probably should be hitting me up if you have a wife. Like if your wife is out there and appreciate that, like I'm not gonna go tell your wife. I don't give a shit. That's your business. But I sure as hell don't want no wife fucking calling me or fucking blasting my shit. I got shit going on. I don't have time for that.
There's like
I sound so country.
Instability.
You did kind of go into redneck mode right there.
Yeah, I felt like my mother for a second when I stopped talking.
Like 4 friends
you definitely went straight Southern on us real quick there.
And they're not.
So I mean, I guess what I'm thinking is like if a guy's like a celebrity or something, and he wants to be a secret. Like, have you had anybody who's just been just totally blunt about it? Was just like, don't give a fuck attitude. It was like, look, I'm married, but I don't even give a fuck if my wife knows what I'm doing.
Whoa.
An NBA player recently did that to me.
That's how you're
well, this NBA player has been messaging me. So I used to have my iCloud email on my Instagram, and I finally took it off. But whenever someone has their iCloud email, when you message it, it like goes to their phone. So this dude was texting me from my iCloud for like a year, and he kept saying, "Hey, I'm an NBA player. I really want to meet you." And I would be like, "Okay, cool. Who are you?" And he'd be like, "I can't tell you. I'm married." I'd be like, "Okay, cool. That's great. Let me know when you're gonna tell me." And so for a year, this dude will hit me up, and he'll text me randomly and be like, "Hey, I really want to meet you. I'm in LA. Like I had a game. I really want to see you." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Well, you can tell me who you are." And he's like, "No, I can't. I can't." So finally, last time he was here, which was like a few months ago, he hit me up and was like, "Hey,
and what is dating like?
I'm back in town again. I really want to see you." And I'm like, "Cool. Well, are you still a mystery dude? Because I don't have time for that shit either." And he was like,
dating life is kind of iffy.
He told me who he was. I didn't believe him, so I made him FaceTime me, and it really was him.
Was it LeBron James?
It's not that,
No.
I don't know. It's just like
I was like, we want some really good dirt on somebody here.
I feel like
I mean, is he
it's Avery Bradley or whatever his name is. Avery Bradley.
I mean, I've seen them where they work out and they become like these amazing porn power couples.
Hey, no chill with Tana, man. She's gonna just let it out there later.
And I'm like,
I'm like the Taylor Swift of porn. Or real life, actually. I would just call it real life. I've always put people on blast. If you do something wrong, then if you don't want people knowing your shit, don't do nothing wrong. Like, be a good person, act right, and you don't have nothing to worry about. But if you act a fool, people are going to know you're foolish.
Well, then let me ask you this then. So, say you hooked up with a high-profile celebrity.
Not in the bad crazy, like.
But they were always on the up and up. Like, they always just played their cards right. Never fucked up or anything.
Who, me?
Would you...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, hold on, when did I get into
of course.
No, just like,
I've dated fucking dudes that,
fans point out stuff to me, sometimes
like,
that, like, I don't even know
celebrity dudes that have had situations on the side, too, and been fine with it, because I didn't know anything about it, and I didn't need to know anything about it. Like, they didn't come up to me and say, hey, I have a wife, and I want to fuck you. They were just like, I like you, like, let's hang out, like that. Like, that to me is fine. Like, I don't, that's the thing, I'm not monogamous. And I date a lot of people, and I don't mind the people I'm dating to date other people. I just don't need to know. Like, I don't want to know details or like, I don't need to like, you know, like do your own thing when you're not with me, but when your time with me is your time with me.
We're still like really good friends.
Anything else doesn't matter when we're not together. As long as you're safe and like
best friends, but it's just.
So what? I mean, are you able to let the world know like who is probably like the biggest celebrity
I'm not like
dated?
You know, in one place enough, I guess.
Or is that like putting that person on blast?
You know, I've met so many.
No, I don't even know. I don't even.
Still keep in contact
I hate when people say who are like the famous people you've had sex with or hooked up with, because I don't even know who's famous. I'm just friends with so many different people. I don't really know who qualifies as famous.
So just like
I don't know. I may
Bradley,
find them,
you
know,
had no clue who he was. You're like, dude could have told you from the first message he slid into your DM
that's kind of one of those
who
things
he was,
that I kind of like just
and he still would have been like, okay.
Yeah, because he played for the Celtics, and I wouldn't have cared. I like the Rockets, but he did play with Big Baby on that team, so I do like, and Rondo James, I like them, but I didn't really know him.
I'm like, you know,
but what I'm saying is, like, he could have just, like, he almost for a year danced around telling you who he was, when if he would have just told you from the beginning, you probably would have been like, okay.
I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, but like, but the fact that,
shoot the most.
yeah, but like the fact that he made it such a big thing, and then I looked him up online, and he got into some kind of scandal earlier prior with like cheating on his wife. So I was like, this dude's always a cheater.
Well, my favorite
always a cheater,
to shoot are definitely anal scenes.
And that's the thing, girls never understand. What girls are always like, oh, he left his wife for me. I'm like, yeah, bitch, he cheated on his wife with you. You think he's not going to cheat on your dumb ass too? Come on, get it together.
Being in Florida, I do a lot of fetish.
If bitches were just smarter, I swear. Girls have so much power, but they don't know how to use it. It's ridiculous. It's a waste.
So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
You know, in the fetish community, they say.
Honestly, I don't know, because California's due for a really big earthquake, so I feel like we probably won't make it another 5 years. Or the way the world is. I don't know. I don't think past the next 2 months, honestly. I live my life like I'm going to die tomorrow. Like, legit, I could die in a car accident or zombie apocalypse or earthquake. So I don't know, but right now I'm just building my brand. I want to save money. I want to help. Right now I'm trying to save money for my sister. I'm paying for her rehab. I want to buy my mom's house. I just want to build my business and build my brand so that I can just do what I do right now, which is I just live and go on vacation and like make money. Like that's the goal. Like I just want to travel and eat good food and have sex and hang out with cool people and do cool shit.
It's definitely opened my eyes to a different
this is so tempting.
But
speaking of the East Coast, though, you will be going to Exotica in New Jersey. Is this correct?
6+ hours and getting your hair and makeup done.
Yes, I am going to Exotica and then the Angels Award thing, whatever, Ink Award.
And you're going to be a presenter there, correct?
Some girls prefer it, some girls hate it.
How does that feel? I mean, that's got to be kind of cool to be able to say that not only are you presenting, but you're also nominated for like AVN, like Newcomer of the Year.
What other people, think and what other people
it's cool. I don't know. It's cool that people know who I am. It's funny because like a lot of the times, like bigger porn girls or porn stars that have been in it longer, like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna look them up, and they're following me. So I'm like, oh, that's so cool. How do they already know who I am? Like if I'm on set, sometimes the people are already following me or they know me.
Don't tell me that.
Can you just have normal sex?
Like if you're gonna have sex,
yeah, that's exactly what he's thinking. He's like, can't it just be normal?
That you not get pissed off and shit on, get fan social media. So, again, let everybody know one more time where you can find you at on Twitter and Instagram, and any parting words you have for any of the fans out there. Now, do you have any limits?
So everything is TheTanaLee. Instagram, Twitter, TheTanaLee. My main thing that I'm doing right now is my Snapchat. So
I don't know.
They have not subscribed to my premium Snapchat. I have sex on there every single day.
Like you're the type of person that like you could propose
Yesterday I had sex with 2 dudes back to back. They like literally missed each other by 2 minutes. They didn't know that like one another was coming. But anyway, I have sex on my Snapchat every single day.
You're officially convinced on something.
So you can get that at TheTanaLee.com or YourTana.com.
Just because I'm like,
and then also my Pornhub channel. So subscribe to my Pornhub channel because I've been producing, writing, directing my own feature movies. So I started like a late night Pornhub, like a late night.
Like, hold on.
Basically what I'm calling it. HBO or like something you see like American Horror Story style series. It's all connected and has like weird shit. So it looks like a movie, but there's sex in it, and it's really good sex. But that's on my Pornhub channel. The first one's Kidnap Me. The second one is Hire Me. I just came out with the trailer today.
And it's funny, actually.
We just pulled that up here on the studio.
So yeah, subscribe to all that shit.
The other side of submission.
2.7 million video views. So definitely make sure you check her out there on Pornhub there.
We gotta
get that porn star ranked. 393. We need to get that up higher too. So,
I was always the
I know, we want it low. So that's the number. That's the most. I'm the 393 most searched person on Pornhub.
Okay. Okay, so we gotta get that
out of all of the people that are ever on there. Yeah, so like number one is like Lana Rhoades, and then number two is like Mia Khalifa, and like people like that. Like even Kim Kardashian is on that list. Like people who have ever been on Pornhub or had a sex tape are on that list. So right now this is the first time I've been under 400. The lowest I've been was 388, which is amazing. So I want to keep going down. So I'm going to be putting more content on my Pornhub channel. But yeah,
I actually love watching my old stuff with them
because
it was when
I was
more unsure
we'll keep getting that number down so that you can keep going
what
down.
I can do and how far I can go.
And,
so I'm kind of like
it's been really cool talking with you. I simply adore you right now. I think you're fucking awesome. I love that you're free-spirited. And we hope to see and hear more things from you. And anytime you want to come back on the podcast, anytime you just want to just tell us some wild, crazy stories,
dominant by nature,
our lines are always open for you.
Makes me, submissive.
Hell yeah, that would be dope.
And then I get some people that
Anything you want the fans to know
by nature, which kind of brings out my more dominant side.
But I love you all so much, and thank you for liking my titties and vaginas.
I don't know. Sometimes I prefer being dominant.
Awesome. We'll be talking to you real soon then.
All right, thank you, babe.
Sometimes it's fun. You get a
What's
lot
up?
of
This is Hannah
out.
Lee, and you're listening to Mixmaster B on MMB Radio.
For me.
Now, where do we plan on seeing Anastasia Rose within like the next 5 years? Like, what do we hope to see from you?
We hope to see some fucking IR scenes with Anastasia Rose because she wants that big black cock is what she wants.
Okay.
So hopefully, yes. Hopefully, probably my next LA trip, I'll in the fall or something. You'll see some stuff with me, and I've gotten a lot of fans that are like, we really want to see you with the black guy, and I'm like, me too. So
now, have you ever fucked black guys in your personal life, or?
I see in my personal life I have.
Okay.
And it's just one of those things that I just hadn't done on camera yet. And I told my agent, I was a month or two ago, I was like, I don't know why I'm freaking out over this. I've, taken huge guys. I think we're good. And he's like, yeah, I'm confident in you. I've just been waiting for you to say it, so,
yeah.
He was like, okay, cool. We'll add that one. We'll add that one to the, to the list. So, some of that, hopefully. And then, I don't know. I just want to grow my name, as more of a, XXX performer. I'd rather shoot more hardcore stuff, and hardcore being, porn instead of fetish. So hopefully my name more in the porn community will grow. I really want, like probably every porn girl does want to, move out to LA, because that's, really where it all is. Hopefully, in the next year that'll happen. So, kind of just, watch me grow, So it should be an interesting ride, for you guys to watch and me to ride. So.
Now, what do you want to do after the business? I mean, have you thought about that yet, or no?
Yeah, I've and it's really funny because I'm currently going to school. I want to get my AS as a physical therapist. And, I do classes online because I travel so much, it'd be a hell of a hassle to try to juggle, which I prefer. I've always actually loved online classes. I did in high school. It's really weird. I don't know. You know, so I've been slowly but surely taking them, and I remember when I told my dad, I want to say it was the beginning of this year, like, yeah, you know, I'm what I really want to go to school for, and he was like, you want to be a physical therapist? And I was like, yeah, why are you laughing? And he's like, you're going to give massages to people that have jacked off to you? Like, how are you supposed to do that? And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, you know, the guys that go to physical therapy will have probably seen you. And I'm like, you think they'll recognize me? And he's like, I mean, I don't know, but, you know, they might, you know. So I don't know. I haven't really thought of, like, what happens when I'm, like, older and someone recognizes me and, like, I'm not in the industry, like, I'm retired. Like, what, you know, what do I do then? Like, do I try to be stupid and deny it? Because I feel like that's, like, so dumb to do. Like, come on.
There's so many girls in the business who do that now. And
I know. And I'm like, dude, you did it. Like, own that shit, you know? Like, that's how I feel about it. So I don't know if I'll feel that way, you know, in 5-7 years. I don't know. You know, I may feel a little more timid about it. But that's, you know, how my mindset is now. So, like, if I were to, you know, just randomly get out of the industry, I think that's, you know, how my mindset would be when someone, you know, recognizes me, which is, you know, I don't get too many recognizations, unless I'm, like, you know, at events like Exotica, AVN, VetCon, stuff like that. It's a little more, you know, and then, of course, you know, it's totally fine if I'm like, you know, yeah, this is me, you know, I get fucked in the ass for a living. But it's kind of weird when you're, like, you know, going through the drive-thru at McDonald's and, like, the person, like, just staring you down, and they have that look in their eyes, like,
and
they're
you
trying
know
to match
they know
you
who
somewhere.
you are. Yeah.
And exactly. And you know, because they're giving you that look, and you're giving them that look, yeah, and it's a mutual thing. So I don't know, you know, there's been those times where
that's when you have to have like postcards that, like, autograph, like, ready.
A business card.
It's just a hand and be like, yes, it's totally me. Like, here you go. Here's a free autograph.
When I was at Exotica, New Jersey, I had an Uber driver that was driving me to the airport, and he asked me, he was like, were you here for the Exotica event? And I was like, yeah, fuck it, I was. And he's like, oh, were you a helper? And I was like, no. I was one of the girls. Yeah. I was like, I help a lot of guys, you know. And he was like, oh, you were one of, like, he's like, oh, you're like a porn star. And I was like, yeah, here's my card, man. And he's like, oh, holy shit. Like, you know, like, oh my God, this is really happening.
He's like,
and I'm not
falling off the road, and
yeah, you know, and I'm not usually so, like, you know, in tune, like, to be like, yeah, this is me, here I am. I mean, if you notice me and you bring it up, you know, I'm not going to deny it, because, like, come on, I'm not stupid, you're not stupid, let's be honest here. Like, you know, you've seen the tattoos, you've seen the videos, you know, like, you know, that's my hair color, you know, those are my eyes, like, come on, you know. So I think it's kind of silly to deny it, but I mean, like you said, you know, you have girls that do. It's to each their own. I get it, I understand, but, you know, like I said before, a lot of girls don't get into this and realize, like, holy shit, you know, 30 years down the road, I'm still going to be having, you know, effects from this, you know, good, bad, indifferent, you know, I'm still going to be having effects, you know, so it's kind of hit or miss, I guess.
Now, one of the things I want to know is if you go to school and you get your license to be a massage therapist, and a guy recognizes you, and you're giving him a massage, is that a crime now?
I don't know. Is it a crime if I finish him off, like, and make him?
I mean,
I feel like that's what I would need to do.
I mean, if an adult film star,
that would have to be a happy ending massage.
Like an adult film star is giving me a massage. Now, whether you actually finished me off or I just finished, you know, by myself, not doing anything, like it just happens. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of curious. Is that
how do you not get hard? I don't know. I don't think it's a crime. I mean, usually, because some guys are like, oh, is that like,
it's
wrong?
Not a crime to Kelly,
no.
who, had a perfect,
exactly.
GPA and went to school for it, but it could be a crime if it's Anastasia Rose who did it to me.
I don't know. Me personally, I don't think that's a crime. I might be a little more, open-minded to it than some people, though. Like the law. So,
yes.
I don't know. But I feel like that massage would need to, end in a happy ending. And, yeah. So.
And I think any guy who's listening to this podcast right now, who knows that you're going to become a massage therapist someday, who finally, like, the planets align, stars align, everything's in a perfect world, finds out where you're actually working. I mean, it's not hard to convince you. You know what I mean? Like, I could see some,
really
like, I could totally see some dude be like, hey, like, can we kind of, like, finish this with a happy ending? And I don't know. I'm just going to go out on a limb. I don't think you're going to say no. I don't know. That's just the vibe that I got.
I'm not the person to deny someone. Like, because I don't like being denied, So, like, I can't deny someone that, Like, why not? I mean, really, when you think about it, like, I made someone come. That's fucking awesome. Like, I gave someone the best feeling that, like, they can pretty much feel. I mean, I don't want to be, all confident, but I mean, when you think about it, you're kind of like, well, yeah. When I think about feeling good, I think about, smoking a blunt and orgasm. Those are like my two best feelings in the world. So, yeah.
So
I didn't do a bad job.
So, I mean, a lot of people are on social media. So this is a part of the podcast where I always let you plug where and, what outlets people can find you at.
Most definitely. I'm mostly on Twitter, which you can find me at Anastasia Rose XX, which is ANASTASIA Rose ROSE. XX, just 2 X's. I wanted 3, but I guess there's a certain amount of, there's a certain amount of letters you can have in your name. And I was like, so now it's, like Anastasia Rose SEXX. So I was like, okay, it says sex with 2 X's, so that's kind of cool. I'll settle for that, because I wanted like the 3 X's, like the triple X, but I got 2, whatever. Anastasia's long. It is.
Now, do you just do Twitter, or do you do like the other social media platforms?
I just do Twitter. I have my own site, which is Anastasia'sRoseGarden.xxx. You can find a bunch of fun stuff there. I'm actually, I'm actually on Snapchat too, which is Anastasia XX Rose ANASTASIAXXRS. So, I never was a snapper until like I really like started using it, I guess, and I kind of started using it as a way to just like, talk about random shit. But then like, it started to like, oh, I'm gonna masturbate, why not put it on my Snapchat for a little bit? And it kind of like started getting a little wilder,
Mm-hmm.
So I have people that have followed my Snapchat from when it was very tame. I was never nude. I was usually just, outside smoking, talking about my day, to like, me like, having like the guy that's fucking me in the ass on set, like snapping it or something like that. So they're always like, I love how your Snapchat has progressed. And I'm like, me too. I try, So it gets fun on there.
It's all about branding,
They're pretty strict though. Yeah, they're a little strict.
Well, somebody has my name on Snapchat, and I can't.
Oh my God, really?
Like, how many Mixmaster Bees are there out there? But somebody actually has my name. And I can't get it, and I can't contact the guy, and I don't know how Snapchat works for somebody to find out who this person is. But I'm like hitting up Snapchat, and I'm like,
My name is like copyrighted. It's trademarked. Like I paid money to have this name. Like, how can you legally do that? But it's going to deaf ears.
I'd be so pissed off.
And you know what? Quite honestly, I never really fought it because I really could care less at this point. Like, there's so much other shit that I got to do during the day that the last thing I need to worry about is
such a little, like, pestering, like, goddamn.
And I don't think they did it purposely, but I would just like to know who the person is, so I can kind of be like,
yeah, because you're kind of like, who else could have my name? Like, this is kind of a unique one, you know? Like,
exactly. Like, you can't just you can't just use my name, but whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's life. But before you leave, what do you want fans to know, or what do you want? Any final words you want to say to the fans out there?
Well, you know, without fans and support, I would not be where I am or who I am. So you know, you guys are awesome. I love, you know, interaction with you guys. I love when I have fans that, you know, just email me once a month and just tell me how their month is. And, you know, I know some girls, sometimes it's annoying, but sometimes, you know, and I mean, sometimes I have my days where I'm like, okay, I don't want to read this. But then I'll save it, you know, to a day where I'm like, oh, you know, such and such in Australia is doing well, you know. It's kind of like heartfelt, you know. You guys go out of your way, you know, so much, you know, to just try to contact me for a hope of a reply. And I think it's, you know,
it's like, please retweet me, like my tweet.
Yeah, you know, like my tweet, anything, you know, and I really appreciate, you know, the fans, because like I wouldn't be, you know, where I am, or I would, you know, you have to have a fan base, you know, to get anywhere. So, you know, and as my fan base grows and as I get new fans, I just want, you know, them to know that I want interaction. You know, I want you guys to know that, you know, you're important to me, you know. Yeah, you guys frustrate me sometimes, but I probably frustrate you sometimes. You're like, no, damn it, why didn't you do a girl scene? And I'm like, it was out of my hands, you know. Like,
it's not what I signed up for. I tried.
Yeah, like, I love pussy, I swear, you know. So it's you know, but you know, they're amazing, and you know, I love meeting them. You know, when I go to conventions and stuff, it's always such an insane, you know, time meeting your fans. You know, they always, I mean, I've had fans that have the most amazingest, insanest fucking stories of, this is how I got to AVN. And I'm like, holy shit, you traveled from China. Like, whoa.
Just to
like,
meet
you know, I mean, it's, yeah, you know, you girls, you get crazy stories from girls, like how their fans, like what their fans will do for them. I mean, it took probably 6 months, no, more than that, for me to even decide to make a wish list, because I was like, no one's going to buy me stuff. Yeah. Well, was I wrong?
You're getting like deliveries like, every day.
They're like, you know, like, oh yes, I'd love to buy you, you know, these, you know, these underwear that you're going to wear in a scene, that I can watch the scene to, you know, see which I love, you know, when you have your real fans that, you know, that do that type of support. You know, they buy stuff for you, you know, they buy your clips, you know, they pay for your porn, you know, as a lot of porn girls say, you know. I mean, without the people that actually pay for their porn, like, there would not be a porn industry, and then there'd be no porn, and then it'd be a very much worse world than we are at right now, people. Let me tell you, a world without porn would be very bad. You know, I mean, like, I've had some fans that, you know, are from like out of the country, and I had this one fan at AVN this year. He's like, I need you to sign the DVDs because I can't bring the DVD cases back with me to my country. And I was like, holy shit, are you serious? He's like, yeah, porn is illegal there. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I'm so sorry. Like,
I'm sorry you're being neglected.
Like, yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry that, like, you know, you're so, you know, it's restrained. Like, that's so sad to me. Like, it's, you know, he was like, no, I'm so happy I'm here. You know, he was a cool dude. You know, got his picture, got his DVD. He was a cool guy. But, you know, I couldn't imagine a world where, you know, I couldn't go, you know, log on to, you know, Tushy.com. Like, I would be like, wait, what? There's no Tushy? Oh my God. Like, this is terrible. No evil angel. Oh my God. Like, it wouldn't be a good world. So I'm very thankful for porn, not only for the peace and joy and orgasms it provides, but for the career that it provides me, you know. So it does a lot, you know.
Well, I can say it was really cool to talk to you tonight, and it's refreshing to hear somebody who's just so passionate and excited about the business. Not saying that, you know, people aren't, but there's people that are in the business for all the wrong reasons and don't want to admit it.
Yeah, you do get a lot of it.
It's cool to see someone who actually wants to be in the business and enjoys it.
Well, you know, it's a great being able to talk with you and, you know, help get my name out there and stuff like that. So, you know, it's kind of a mutual thing. You know, I win, you win.
Well, like I said, I appreciate it again, and we hope to hear big things from you and see a lot more of your work and see you at all different conventions, and just wish the best for you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the listeners. You know, I hope you guys find me on social media, you know, say you listened in. Definitely love to hear from you guys. So, you know, thank you again.
Awesome. Well, you have a great evening. Thanks again.
Yeah, you too. This is Anastasia Rose, and you're listening to Mixmaster B on MMB Radio.